how you say or what you say is more important than what you are going to say. So how you say and what you say. നിങ്ങൾ എങ്ങനെ പറയുന്നു, എന്തു പറയുന്നു, interview. That's more important. Okay? That's very, very important. So you should know how to put across the idea. Don't cram up things, don't mug up things and repeat it. Be your own. You have, every child who listens to me here has a personality. In the sense that everybody is talented. You may not be good at mechatronics, somebody may not be good at psychology, somebody may not be good at English, somebody may not be good at Malayalam. But however, no matter who you are and where you are, you have got an inherent talent in you. A talent. You have to identify that. But in order to reveal that talent, in order to expose yourself to this challenging world, you must have a communicative skill. Basically, I don't like to teach grammar because that is the routine, that is the ordinary norm. If there is an English class, you will get really feel like running away because you are going to get the same stuff over and again. Grammar and tense. But what we are after today is a communication. How to communicate, how to interact, that's important. A lot depends upon how you talk. Okay? And what you talk. Very important. Okay, so today is important. The day is quite important. In Latin, there is a phrase called carpe diem. C-A-R-P-E. Carpe diem. D-I-E-M. Seize the day. Grab the day. So this is your day. And you are going to make a difference when you go out of the institution on completion of your degrees. Make sure you get it. Something from it which will be a decisive moment, a decisive day in your academic career. This must change your outlook. Make sure you are now into a world which is dominated by, information technology. And you can work from home. You don't have to go to any office. But however, before they appoint you, they will have a face-to-face interview or even a telephonic interview. And you must be confident enough to answer those questions. Answering questions is very important. And that's particularly when you are being interviewed by any non-native speakers of English. They will look for the language, the way you put it, your attitude. Interview can decide your future. And the interview will definitely based on your CV. So the first session will be on CV. How to prepare a CV. It's not the traditional CV that I am going to talk about. Experience or name, personal details, qualification, etc. Things are changing. We are changing in a fast-moving world. Therefore, everything should have a change involved in it. So that you should take advantage of the situation. There are many contestants, many participants, but why you? You have to make that positive difference. If you are not going to make that positive difference, you will keep staying where you are. You are not going to land a job. So please make sure you make that positive difference. Be the one that stands out of the crowd. That's important. Not be the one of the million people. There are dime a dozen people coming out of the institutions across India every year. So every passing day is pushing you backward. But your attempt must be to strive forward and present yourself in such a way that you are the right person a company or an employer is looking for. And as we say, that day is very important. Shakespeare wrote, there's a tide in the affairs of men, which taken at the flood leads on to fortune, omitted, all his efforts will end in shallows and misery. എല്ലാ മനുഷ്യൻ്റെ ജീവിതത്തിലും ഒരു പർട്ടിക്കുലർ മൊമെൻ്റ് ഉണ്ട്, ഡിസൈസിങ് മൊമെൻ്റ്. അതിൻ്റെ അഡ്വാൻറ്റേജ് നിങ്ങൾ എടുത്തില്ലെങ്കിൽ ജീവിതം മുഴുവൻ നരയിക്കേണ്ടി വരും. സോ വെൻ യു പ്രിപ്പയർ എ CV, മേക്ക് ഷുവർ that you do it to the best of your ability, and that must stand out from the crowd. Do you know that when Infosys or any other agency invites application for computer program or finance manager, or let it be any position, the man in charge will definitely have hundreds of applications in front of him, either in soft copy or a printed version. He will not take more than 30 seconds to decide on your future. That 30 seconds. Then you will put it aside. He will handpick a few possibles. So make sure that those handpicked are the probables for the position. How will you grab the attention of such a person? That's important. How are you going to make it in such a way? Your CV must be in such a way that it should stand out. It should be something that grabs the attention of the employer. And now let me, since I'm a language teacher, a few things. When it comes to pronunciation, you have to remember. Resume meaning to start again. To resume, we have to resume our session at 2:30, 2:30. But what you are going to learn is not a resume, that is a verb. Now the noun is a resume. Resume. It's not resume. Resume is also accepted. Resume is much better. So it is not resume, it is resume. That is the history of your qualification, experience, and all other achievements you have made so far. Then, what do you call a person who is not married? Bachelor. What do you call a woman who is not married? Young girl? Spinster. Okay. Spinster is usually accepted, but another word is bachelorette. Bachelorette. Young girl who is not married. Spinster means a woman who remains unmarried is a spinster. That is a small difference. Language, there will be a spelling test as well. Spelling test so that you will be aware of where you stand when it comes to spelling. Okay. Masters, bachelors, apostrophe S. Okay. Remember, bachelor's degree, masters, apostrophe S. Don't write without apostrophe. Bachelor's. Okay. And what do you call a person who, suppose you have 3-year degree program, what do you call a person who comes and joins the institution for the first time? First year student, what do you call? Fresher. Good. And the final students? Final year students. Okay. But what do you call the person who is in between? Very good. Sophomore. SOPO. Sophomore. That's right. Okay. Then let's move on to the different. CVs are personalized nowadays. Different types of CVs. You can book up your own CV. You don't have to follow the traditional CV. But mostly nowadays, we don't depend on paper and pencil CV. We are depending on interactive CV. How will you make such CV? How will you make yourself visible or stand out? I'm going to deal with about 5 types of CV today. And Mr. Risin will, you have your mobiles, please keep it on. Keep the mobile data on as well. Yes. First of all, chronological CV or resume. Chronological. As the name indicates, it depends on chronology. Means your work history. Maybe you worked in different departments, different institutions. Okay? And then how are you going to present it? You are going to list it with the latest first. 2022, 2021, 2020, downward. Okay? In reverse order. When you qualify, when you write it, the chronological, when you record your experience, what you have to do is give the last, in the sense that the current one. Maybe you are still working for Infosys, so I'm working in which capacity, as a program coordinator or a team leader or a financial controller. Let it be that. Then go backward, 21, 20, 19, etc.